Good morning and welcome to Super Bowl Sunday. Sunday. How y'all doing today? Welcome to Super Bowl Sunday with the Everything Bears Show. Welcome. Come on in, find your seats, grab your popcorn. Hopefully your crock pots are turned on high right now, getting everything ready for the big day. Why not enjoy a little bit of football, a little bit of fun with the family? You know, Ez, do you do like squares or anything with the family to kind of spice it up or anything?
It's unfortunately nobody in the house cares about football as much as Dad does. So
Okay. So it's the one game a year where we can watch as a family, no matter who's in it, and just, you know, have a little fun. We talk about the commercials. We all throw in $20 and we do squares to dogs on there. So me, um, my lovely bride to be, my son, and the dog, we all have spots on the
nice.
grid. So,
Okay.
and then it's $5 a quarter, $20. So everybody chips in 20. If you win a quarter, it's $20. So all you
Okay.
got to do is win one quarter, you get your money back. And or you have the opportunity to walk it away with an extra $60. Nothing too crazy, just enough to have a little fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
The kids already do kind of will float around a little bit. They're not watching the game, but definitely the wife loves the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
definitely a good time.
yeah. And then we just kind of make it just a chill day, which is what it should be, right?
Yeah.
Typical Sunday, a little bit of food, a little bit of fun, you know, maybe a few naps before the game. Who knows?
Depending on how the appetizers go.
Right. Exactly. So, with that being said, how about we get this going? Everything Bears Show, yo, bear down, yo. Everything Bears Show, bear down, yo. First down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, now. Bow down to the ground, Lakeshore, downtown. Sister throne up the north, up high, come down, find out. Intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, 9 down. In the state, touchdown, plow. First down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, now. Bow down to the ground, Lakeshore, downtown. Sister throne up the north, up high, come down, find out. Intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, 9 round. In the state, touchdown, plow.
Yo, all
Yeah,
right.
we are back. Wide open show today. Right? I mean,
It's just wide open.
nothing really in particular to talk about. Just kind of keeping it rolling. Um, but we could talk about whatever you guys want to. We're going to hit a couple basic topics. The Bears added a few new coaches.
Yep.
Maybe address the rumor mill a little bit. Talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. She's wide open. So if anything you guys want to talk about, come on in, throw a comment in. The last several shows we've had a bunch of commenters, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, we'll kind of just throw it out from there.
So Big Mike's hitting me up on Twitter right now. How come he isn't here live? Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, Big Mike.
Because he's bringing up again. He brought up Daywave show. You know, it's a scantily clad show, but they do these parodies and songs and stuff. So he shared the song. I probably won't be sharing it on the show.
No, may not be appropriate.
I just texted him back.
Yeah, no problem. So Big Mike, for those who don't know, one of our new
followers. So thank you, Big Mike. Um, yeah, grew up in the city, I think, displaced a little bit, but still follows the Bears, I think. And yeah, so it's good to see those people finding our way to us. So
I know it's really cool. We're starting to get a tiny little
yeah.
group of boys in the house, man.
hmm So in case you guys don't know, we're branching out. We're on, there's Big Mike. What's up, Big Mike? So
Nice.
we're branching out. So if you obviously you guys have found us here, we're also on Twitter. Uh, Handles underneath the pictures. We're also on the TikTok. So
Link in the description.
yeah, link in the description. So follow us there as well. We usually throw out some shorts from the shows. Our letter to Ben Johnson, pretty popular. So we're starting to gain a little bit of traction there as well. So join us. Make sure as you file in, hit the like, subscribe, share, ding the bell wherever they're at. I have no idea. So I'm pointing everywhere. It
Just
could
all the
even be up
direct.
here. I don't know. So, but yeah. So
Yeah.
just
Well, I was
just hit
just
them, damn it.
I was just responding to you, Mike, on Twitter, but since you're here, I just deleted what I was typing because you're here. Um, I'm gonna check that out. And is it appropriate? We're not gonna get taken off of YouTube if we show it. I'm not familiar with this. I remember Carlos on the keys. Pesci made Carlos on the keys song. That's not what this is. This is Scat Brothers live at the Outpost. you gotta you gotta be careful.
See what happens, huh?
Yeah,
So
we'll do the Bear show, and when we start, intermingling into other things, like I don't know, talking about halftime shows, maybe we'll go a little bit off the rails in a little bit here. Um, however, little tidbits of Bears news, right? The Bears shored up a couple of their coaching vacancies that they had. Apparently, so they with the
mhm.
offensive coordinator, they just promoted. They stayed internal. Press Taylor is now the offensive coordinator. He was what was he? I'm trying to see what
I
the
got it. I got it. I
titles.
got it. I
Ah,
got you, man. I got you. So I got the official press release. This is coming from the Jags
cool,
Wire.
cool.
Because before he joined the Bears, he was the OC with Jacksonville under Doug Peterson. So you might not want to post that comment that he threw up there. Uh, but yeah, so he's the former Jacksonville Jags OC, and is now going to have that same role with the Chicago Bears. He was with the Bears in the 2025 season. I believe he was the passing game coordinator. So he has OC experience. I believe he was calling the plays down there as well. So he will take that same position with the Bears, filling in for Declan Doyle. So another young gun, um, younger kid, 38, still considered a bright young NFL mind,
Sure.
according to this column. And he'll assist Ben Johnson and help him install the game plan and keep the offense coming off of its most points scored since 2013.
Is there a is there a comp to his coaching?
So if you want to be all Debbie Downer about it, there is. Well, if you guys listen to Harrison Graham on Chat Sports, very great source of Bears content, very knowledgeable. He said that he was kind of compared to the Saint Shane Waldron in Jacksonville under Doug Peterson, was kind of the reason why he ended up leaving. So his offense got a little vanilla. Maybe one too many bubble screens. I don't know.
Maybe not too good at sequencing. Maybe
No.
well, again, luckily in our current regime, the offensive coordinator's not doing anything but adding cream and sugar to Ben's coffee.
Right. That's all he needs. Hey, Ben, here's that fresh coffee.
Mhm.
Are we going to throw the ball this week? Why, yes, we are, press.
Did you
Who
say you
else we
wanted to
gonna
try
run?
that new strawberry white chocolate creamer?
Yeah.
I got a couple bottles. Got 2 of them.
I'm stopping at Starbucks. Do you get that frappe mondo grande chai tea with a twist? Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my order. I don't even know if that is an order.
Make sure Caleb's matcha is fresh.
Yeah. Get him the green stuff. I've never had
Okay, so
matcha. Are you a big matcha drinker?
you know what? It wasn't until Caleb Williams. I didn't even know what matcha was.
Okay.
And
Well, you're
so
one
no,
step ahead of me. So what the hell is matcha? Let's just throw that out there.
yeah, I don't know. It's
Okay. You
weird.
just know it's a drink? Well, you and I are on the same level.
Yeah, so when you see him walking into the tunnel, right? Because this was kind of a thing. Everybody said we won whenever he walked in with a matcha, which just looks like a green coffee, and he has wired earbuds in. We win we've won those games.
You know why
Because
he wears wired earbuds, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't want the Bluetooth
Yeah.
signals. See, he's he's
Yeah.
the good woke
Yeah.
to know
So-
that, right? Like,
so-
Wi-Fi signals and 5G signals, what they do to the human brain.
Good morning, Create, and welcome, Create. Wide open
Create.
show, buddy. Anything you want to talk about? Bears, Super Bowl, we're in. So
right.
feel free, bring it.
So Google AI, here we go.
Consciousness is the new sexy.
Yeah. All right, so matcha is a finely ground powder of specially grown, shade-dried green tea leaves, known for its vibrant green color, rich umami flavor, and a very high antioxidant content. Okay.
Unami, huh?
So it's like a green tea, I guess. And
A milky green tea? All right. Well, it sounds like it's something I would never fucking dare to try. So hopefully you guys enjoy your matcha because
I'm gonna give it a go.
you're gonna give it a go. Okay.
Antioxidants, yeah, everybody can use a little antioxidants.
We're getting a little bit of look, sounds like I think I got everybody sick on this show, man. You avoided it.
I did.
So-
I've got a gang of kids, so like my immune
okay.
system is Superman.
Instead of hitting the Theraflu, Great says hit the Bragg's apple cider vinegar.
Oh,
Straight, huh? I sprayed some of that on my brisket. Does that count?
I think that counts.
Okay, good. So Crate's taking a shot of the apple cider vinegar as we speak.
Yeah, there's something is going around, man. We got a couple guys at work. Everybody's getting sick.
Yeah. So Crate says that counts, so I'm good. Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Indeed.
Perfect.
All right. So that was the first coach. Next
Mhm.
coach, we needed to replace Eric Bieniemy's spot.
Yeah. So we decided to tap into a little Bears history and bring somebody back to the organization. One Eric Studsville or Studsville. Let's call him Studsville because
I'm
that
gonna call him
sounds better.
Studsville. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just call him Studs for short. Studs. Whoa.
Chad Town.
Yeah. Studsville. So Eric, so Studs, Crate says he is a stud. He's been in the NFL for quite a while, man. So he coached with the Bears back in the 95 season, I believe. Sorry, I lied. 1997. He was the offensive quality control coach for the Bears. He's then since has worked with New York, the Bills from 2004 to 2009, the Broncos 2010 to 2016, and he's been with the Dolphins ever since, where him and Ben had some crossover. So they decided to bring him back to the blue and orange. Welcome back, coach. Let's see how this works out. big shoes to fill. I
Oh,
think we
yeah.
can all say that after following up Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's just as intense. But this dude's been doing it for a long time and won 8chan last year. Had a very good season. So,
Yep.
mhm.
Yep.
So here's some of the names that he has coached, and we will recognize a lot of these. We just said 8chan, Tiki Barber,
Okay.
Fred Jackson,
Okay.
Willis McGahee,
Okay.
CJ Anderson, and Noshan Moreno, though he was a bit of a flash in the pan.
Yeah, Moreno. Yeah.
So,
Hey, those are some good names there.
yep. And now he
Okay.
gets to work with the Bruise brothers.
The Bruce brothers.
One
Okay.
DeAndre Swift and your guy, Kyle Manungai.
Too early. Too
I was
early.
waiting for it.
gonna
I
do
paused. I paused. So,
I burnt it out on the Tecmo Bowl show. I
okay.
burnt it out.
Very good. Very good. So, so pretty quick to fill those positions. Craig's wondering, do you think we draft another running back for depth?
You know, as much as I would want to say no, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, but probably another mid-rounder. Wouldn't you say? You're probably not in the top 3.
Oh no,
Because
no, no,
I'm
no.
thinking we're going defense.
Oh, we got to. I tell you what, I'll be ripping my hair out if we're not going all.
That's
defense
if we
on
have a number 1 pick.
Ooh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
You never know.
That could
Right?
be a thing. We might not
Bowls
have a
could be
first round
cooking.
pick.
So,
That's right.
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
We'll
later
see.
in the draft or undrafted. Or what about that kid? The kid. He was looking so good. He was an undrafted guy, and then he got hurt. Dreads. Dang.
Oh, number 33.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he go practice squad? I thought he got signed by somebody else.
Did they? Oh, okay.
He
If
was
I can remember his name, I could ask
one of
Google
the
where he's
featured
at.
guys on Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they followed him quite a bit. So the crate says no. Defense first, no doubt. They could trade back with the Jets. I've been hearing this a lot where the Bears picking at 25 might trade out and get a couple higher second round draft picks. I'm sure it's all going to depend who's on the board, right? If quote unquote their guy gets taken, I wouldn't be surprised. So I was trading 25 and 57 for the Jets 33 and 44.
So we have this one kid, Britton Brown. He looks pretty good, but that's not the guy who I was talking about.
Crate's got it. Ian Wheeler.
Yeah. 1,000
So,
points. Create 1,000 points. Yeah.
yeah.
Him.
So
You think it was him who got signed by somebody else?
I thought he got signed because I thought he was on the practice squad and he got signed off of it to somebody's 53. I don't know. Now that we have his name, we could Google it.
To the Saints?
That could be.
This is via ESPN. Yeah.
So
He got signed to the Saints. So Britton Brown, welcome to Chicago. I don't know. It wouldn't shock me if we went running back. It wouldn't shock me if we brought somebody in.
I do think because Travis Homer, I think it's a free agent, right? Wasn't he on the list? So
yeah,
I think he was.
So
I could bring that list back up so we have it handy if we're talking about it. But we'll see, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they attack that depth piece for running back and free agency. It sounds like there's a lot of guys out there, and from the rumors that are floating around. That very
Etienne.
well.
Have you heard that?
Yeah,
Bears are going to look at ETN. Like, what? We don't need ETN, man. We
no,
already
we
got.
have him. His Swift. Yeah.
We already
Well,
got one of those.
one of the other rumors is I've seen people talking about cutting Swift for
Ooh,
cap relief.
really?
Yeah, you haven't seen any of those? I've seen
Uh-uh.
it in multiple places. We have two guys that we like and no real third. I like Britton Brown, but seems like we don't have a true third. Yeah, 100% right now. We really don't. The nice thing is that if one of the top two guys go down, we have, a bell cow back either way. So
Yeah.
you saw Monungai carry the load when Swift was nursing that groin injury.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Big Mike is saying the same thing. Seems like they like the running back for Jacksonville, ETN. But I guess I would think at this point, if you were to bring in a back, wouldn't you want a weapon out of the backfield? As Swift catches the ball pretty good out of the backfield. Monungai, not exactly known for that. He
Right.
had a few opportunities, which, I'm sure he's working on that in the offseason. But just like a legit receiving threat out of the backfield, like a third down back, for lack of a better term, right? It seems like that's the role, if anything, in the backfield that might need to be taken. Like a P. Ryan or something like that, right? Where he could block, he can catch the ball out of the backfield, reliable hands, something that fills that role. Yeah. So Big Mike, he wants him so big, some bitch on fourth down. So we thought we had that guy in Roshan Johnson, but boy, he didn't see the field at all this past year.
I think he got one carry.
Yeah.
I think I seen him carry the ball once.
I think Roshan's day as a Bear, I think that type of back does not fit in this offense. So
yeah, no.
We got
a little some bitch, Mike.
Yeah.
We got a little one, hammer.
We got like the 4-pound sledge. So we just don't have that big, 10-pound sledge. That's all. What do you do if some of the rumors in Detroit is they're thinking about cutting David Montgomery?
No.
Kick the tires on that?
He wore them. He wore them treads down. There's rebar showing on them tires. I'm good. Because the years he spent in Detroit, he was running. It just was running so hard. I doubt we're going to get that version coming back. Plus, I think I don't want to say he's burned any bridges, but
he did. He basically left because he didn't like the organization.
Yeah.
So let's just call it what it is, right?
Yeah.
It felt like a very similar situation with Roquan, right? Just did not like the organization. Yeah. Thankfully, that should be fixed.
It should. Like, again, a young Montgomery, that'd be great. A young Montgomery. But yeah, the Ben Johnson effect, that his aura should be attracting. The year that they had last season, that should be attracting. Again, it's proofs in the pudding. That was one of the things I heard the 670 radio guys talk about in terms of like what did it take for the Bears players to buy in with Ben Johnson? And all they'd have to do was really look at the success that he had in Detroit. Oh yeah, I saw your offense in Detroit. No, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
sign me up. I'm bought in.
As a matter of fact, we played it twice a year. Yeah,
that too. And so during OTAs and spring training and all that, and then throughout the season, you're just like, it clicked with everybody. It took a little time for fans, and then it took a little bit more time for national pundits to go, so his whole mindset and his whole system, it translates. It works. So follow his template and do it. So now other players around the league, if they're free agents, would go, "Oh yeah, I want to go. I want to go play for Ben Johnson," just
Well,
because everywhere he goes, he wins.
yeah, you look at some of these veterans that are in the locker room too, that could speak firsthand to it. You think if somebody were to pick up the phone and call Joe Tooney, and he tells them exactly how he feels, they wouldn't believe him.
Right.
And even Grady Jarrett to that degree, even though his play is not as stellar as Tooney's, but
Right.
I'm sure he's a respected veteran across the league. They'll be
Sure.
like, whoa, okay, this is a legit place. Maybe even Dahlman to a certain degree, even though he's kind of the quieter guy of the group. I mean, that whole offensive line actually is pretty quiet. So speaking of offensive line, well, I'm thinking about it. You see, they re-signed Tooney. So temporary left tackle fix. Not
They-
Tooney. Theo Benedict. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was like, I missed this.
I got Tooney on the brain.
You
yeah.
got Tooney on the brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
So
I saw
he's
that.
re-signed for a year for $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So it's not as dire. Everybody knew that was going to happen. We knew we were going to roll in with Theo.
Yeah.
Can we last the season with Theo? Absolutely. You give him another off season to help hone his, pass pro. I think he'll be more than serviceable. Probably a top half left tackle in the league. That's really all you need. Middle of the pack, right? Average until our guy gets back. Going out to Ozzy, quick healing. You're a young man. Hopefully, you'll be good to go. So,
Knocking on wood.
yeah, Theo's grown into a stand-up player. Hey, listen, and if you have to rely on the run game for the first half of the season, we did that through the middle third this year. Right? I mean, that run game carried this team during that long stretch.
Yeah, right after the bye.
Yeah.
Right after the bye.
Yep. And that really carried that team. I mean, I got some by the numbers, my favorite category here. So 6 consecutive home victories by the Bears, right? 5-0 in November.
That's right.
Playing your best football down the stretch. I think we've heard Ben Johnson say that a time or two, and the proof's in the pudding, for sure. That's what they did. Did you know that this offense scored the 3rd highest point total in Bears history?
Really?
Yeah, I was kind of shocked to see that it was only 3 as I feverishly look for the stat here. Where is it? I passed it. Shit. So 443, I want to say. So do you have any guesses on the 2 offenses? 441 were the points scored. What 2 historical Bears offenses scored more points than this one this year? First one should be easy. When in doubt, you always say this year.
Oh, stop it. 1985.
1985. All-time point scoring offense, 1985, where they scored 456 points in 16 games.
Wow.
Right? So the second one, if you think hard enough, you will get this because it's somewhat recent.
Mark Trestman with Jay Cutler. They had that one great year.
445 points that they produced in 2013. I do believe that was Cutler and Trestman. You are correct. So 2018, I think, is shortly after the top 3 with Nagy, if I remember correctly. So Big Mike says they need to have a great draft because next year's schedule looks tough. It's a first place schedule, man, for sure.
Tough. Double tough.
If you look at based off of the records this year, the Bears have the most difficult schedule next year. I think with opponent win percentage being like 550 on it. So just over 500 for the overall. Mike was guessing 85 for the most. Yep, you got it, Mike. And 1 year off, brother, on the other one. So yeah. So those are the two offenses that this is up against. Let's go out on a limb and say that next year's team, you think, gonna break the record?
Mm-hmm.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I saw on TikTok the other night, because Caleb was this close to 4,000 yards, showed all of the actual dropped passes. I mean,
Yeah,
balls
I
that
saw that too.
hit hands, and I was like, oh, he would have been well over 4,000.
Yeah.
So they cleaned shit up this offseason. Yeah, Caleb, they're gonna score more points than ever before. He's gonna hit that 30 touchdowns minimum. And yeah, we're gonna beat those points things. So I think the unorthodox methods that they went about to fix Theo's jumping off sides last season, they should do with the wide receivers. As a matter of fact, the guys have already started getting together to practice their unorthodox methods so they could fix catching the ball. The Everything Bear Show has another
Another exclusive.
They gave us another exclusive, and here's some footage of the guys working with each other to help fix, catching the ball.
Bring it.
Okay.
What happens when you drop it?
That's Rome. That's Rome right there.
Yep. Go over to Zacchaeus. They won't have to worry about him. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Okay. I can't deal with this, man. We're too far into this. What's going on?
How'd this happen? Help! I'll fix it. Hold on. That's not it.
No, that's definitely not it. Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh. We did it now. I did it now.
Can't you just click and drag, man? Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
Yep.
Woo. Woo. Oh god. Yeah, I'm too old for this change.
But yeah.
Yeah, Big Mike is right, man. You would have thought that Rome Stats tweets would have helped his hands, but it didn't. So
no.
And that creates in a little bit of motivation. I thought you might have pulled something else with, like, maybe from the replacements by putting like super glue on their hands or something like that. I was afraid to see what you were pulling for that.
No, corporal punishment for Ezra. Corporal punishment.
230 is 235 too small for a linebacker. It is kind of tiny. I mean, you're talking running back at that point. 235. That's a health. Monunga, I think, was 2.25. Maybe for a coverage linebacker, you could get away with it. I don't know. I mean, Luke Kuechly wasn't that big. There's exceptions to it. Zach Taylor, I don't think he was that big. I don't know, man. If he's 235, that dude better be yoked out like a Luke Kuechly. So, but hey, there's plenty of people that play bigger than their weight.
Yeah, Luke
get
Kuechly
behind the pads and away we go.
Kuechly How big was 235?
Yeah, how big was the kid who won D-Roy from Cleveland? Schlesinger. I don't think he was all that big.
All right.
CJ Allen and Anthony Hill only. Here's the other thing too, man. You get into an NFL weightlifting program, you'll put on weight and muscle as well. I know in college, Big Mike says I'm 5'5", 135 of shit dog. Let's go. There's no way you're 5'5", Big Mike. Come on, man. Or else we might not be able to call you Big Mike anymore.
We won't say Big Mike. We'll just say Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
So that Carson Schlesinger, dude, he's only 225.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, I'm not going to say anybody's too small anymore. I mean, plus, see kind of what happens.
And it's really going to depend on, dude, in your picture, Mike, you look 6'5".
Exactly, like Viking Mike,
Hell no, I'm Big Mike now. That it's Big Mike. That's it.
That it's Big Mike from now on. You have now been officially glossed Big Mike on everything Bears. So, and that's just how we roll. So,
what the hell are we talking about now?
I have no idea.
My
We're
brain is
talking
like,
about small linebackers.
okay, yeah, but because again, I see your picture,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, this dude's huge. Like if we were playing a pickup game of basketball, Mike's my first pick.
Yeah. All right.
Small linebackers. Oh, this is all going to be determined on what Dennis Allen needs to fit his scheme.
Mhm.
If he needs a light, fast linebacker, well, take a look at who they drafted. And let me get what's his name stats up here, Hippolyte, because then this will give us a look at probably the body type that he's looking for.
I know Hippolyte was a big athletic dude. His athletic numbers jumped off the page. He was fast. Kind of thinking of his, draft analysis or whatever you want to call it. So,
He's 6', 236.
okay.
So,
What was Urlacher's stats? Come to think about it, I don't think.
Urlacher was a big boy.
Yeah, but I don't think he was like 260 or anything because he played safety in college.
You ready for this?
Okay.
Like you about nailed it. He is 258.
Okay.
At 6'4".
Damn,
he's fucking
that
huge.
is a big dude, man. That is a big dude. So
like a 4'4". Jesus.
Yeah, that's what this defense needs. Just that prototypical Chicago middle linebacker. So
okay, 4.57 he ran.
Yeah, but he played fast. He might have ran a 4.57 in shorts and cleats, but he also runs a 4.57 in shoulder pads and full.
He had no drop off with his
No.
gear on.
I remember him like pulling away from Michael Vick, and I was like, "Damn, this white dude's fast." So I might get Jake Galladay 6'4", 240. That's kind of like the Tremaine Edmonds type of mold right now, isn't it? So one thing that this Bears roster needs to do is like, you instead of having Edwards and Edmonds at linebackers and Toonies and Theos, like get a little bit of name difference. Make it easy on this old guy, man. So like I gotta stop and think before I say our linebackers to make sure I'm not gonna say like TJ Edmonds and Tremaine Edwards. Yeah,
I've done plenty of times.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Tremaine is 6'4", 251. So same height as Urlacher, but 10 pounds lighter.
Yeah, again, man, I think Briggs was 6. Briggs was a thick dude, man. Thick dude.
Oh, here, look at what create. I could never. I'm like Bing Bong Momigba. Oh, Amoeba. It's Og Bong Bamiga.
Yeah, get it right.
Og Bong Bamiga. What's his stats? What's your bench? What's he bench? Og Bong. But here we go. Amin.
Yeah, we just call him Amin here. Yeah.
6'1", 226. So he's on that lighter side too. So again, they're really looking. They want speed.
Yeah, speed and length for sure.
But apparently, both suffer from durability.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. I do think.
Played well.
Yeah, I do think they have to go linebacker. I wouldn't be surprised if linebackers in the top 3 picks for this team, especially with Edwards going out so late. Right? So yeah, Create agrees. It just doesn't seem right without, that marquee middle linebacker. Though the traditional middle linebacker is kind of a thing in the past. A lot of teams play that hybrid nickel where they only have two linebackers on the field. So the days of the prototypical middle linebacker, I think, are past.
Like you said right there, Jake Golday, 6'4", 240. That's an Urlacher-ish.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, no, what did I say Urlacher was? 258? He was almost
6'4", 258. Yeah.
Jesus. This is almost 18 pounds lighter than Urlacher. But you know what? He's in college, so he'll put on some man weight.
Yeah.
He can maybe get up to 250 something. That's a big kid.
It's from Cincinnati, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I haven't started breaking down the draft quite yet, though. It's getting to be that time, man. Like, yeah. So, yeah, all these kids, right? They're just kids right now. Early 20s. But yeah.
Did you see? Mike said Briggs was 6'1", 244.
Yeah, Briggs was a big dude, man. That linebacking core, and you could pick whichever one you want. Urlacher, Briggs, and Roosevelt Colvin. Who was the other one that filled in there? Hunter Hillemeyer was over there for a while. Who was the other one? That other linebacker spot kind of revolved a little bit, but no matter who you put with those two guys, man, that linebacker core was pretty solid. So, yeah, we'll see. For Mike and Crate out there, if you were to pick the Bears' first three picks, and you don't even have to give me names, what positions would you be picking and in what rounds? Would you go D tackle, linebacker, edge, D tackle, linebacker, first, second, third? What would you guys do to help address this defense? Or throw that curveball in there. I think Crate was saying we need a running back. Do you throw a running back in there? Do you throw another wide receiver in there? What do you guys think for the top three picks for the Bears, where they should go?
And in the meantime, I'll show my favorite Briggs highlight ever.
Yeah. It just killed that dude.
He just decapitated Megatron.
Yeah.
One more time. One more time. One more time.
Short slant right into Briggs.
That's it.
And Stafford sends him a hospital ball.
That's a hospital ball, baby. That's what we call a hospital ball.
So you couldn't throw it on my back shoulder, Stafford, to slow me down? Couldn't throw it down low, jackass?
Throw it low, yeah.
So,
all right.
So Big Mike comes in, edge safety linebacker.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that for sure. Crate still got his man crush on Caden McDonald. So D tackle, linebacker, cornerback. Crate's reminiscent with us fun times. Our D needs to be feared. We aren't there. No, we're not. We're like a little cub. Barely coming out of the den with our defense. So the secondary was something to be feared in terms of the ball hawking, but you had all day to throw a pick, versus being rushed and forced into turnovers. So
I'm an overindulger myself. I want defensive line, defensive line, defensive line. That's my first three picks.
Okay.
I don't care in what order. Edge, DT, edge, don't care. Get them in here. Get the bodies in here. Talented bodies. I need the best, the very best defensive tackles in the draft. Don't bring in just Bunch of
I don't
sissies.
want any tackles from China.
No China. Very cheap. Very cheap.
Yes.
Some say that they're no good. You can't use them.
Yeah. So me personally,
Yeah.
I'd like to see, boy, a lot of it kind of depends on the board, but ideally, if you could get a top 2 D tackle for that interior pressure, I'd like to see that. Can we get by with what we have on the edges? I think we can.
With Booker and Montez?
And Odangbo, I think we could get by with that more than what we can
In the
what we
middle.
have at D tackle.
Yeah,
So I'd like to see D tackle, but if a premier edge is there, edge, D tackle, linebacker, or safety, I think. Or I'd be okay with D tackle, edge, linebacker, safety. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, QB's had way too much time. And man, when we did get pressure, it was never up the middle. And that's why I kind of want to go D line, because that pressure up the gut, quarterbacks hate that the most.
Yeah.
So, that's why a dominant D tackle for me, somebody who's around for 3-4 years, because if you can get that interior pressure, that outside becomes a little bit more lethal as well. Like, I think Sweat's good enough. He just can't be taking on double teams and chips. He's not that good.
No.
So
you are correct, sir. Yeah, he's not that guy.
He's not like a Hutchinson or Crosby or Garrett that can fight through all that. No, he's got to be one-on-one. And even
then.
Yeah, he's, he at least has a shot at that point. So we'll see.
I'm still not sold on him. Yeah, I still am like, I'm sorry. I saw Khalil Mack, all right? He was a Bear for a while. I saw what a true apex predator looks like.
Yeah.
Okay? I saw
we might see Khalil Mack again. And look, man, it just, we'll know before the draft what they're probably going to do. I'm fine with D-line twice is what I've been doing. But I think we'll know if they're able to sign one of the top 2 edge free agents, then we know they're probably going interior right away. If they go the other route and sign a free agent D tackle, then you might go edge, right? I think they're going to have their choice at 25 if they still have that first round pick, right? Who knows? I mean, this thing is so wide open. In years past, we could be like, they're not trading. This year, and what Poles has done in the past, who freaking knows, man? Who knows where we're going to be at? So if you take Banks or Caden,
curveball,
and then Lee Hunter's on the board, you pass that up. Can you? Got to be honest with you, I'm not as familiar with the draft yet, so I haven't done my homework on the draft quite yet. So if we get those 2 third-round picks, that would, it definitely would. So, but it sounds like we're gonna get nothing but a big FU from the NFL and the Falcons, and I don't even want to say kudos to the Falcons for jobbing the system, but it just sucks that the Bears end up getting the fucking punch in the gut from it. That just does not sit well with me. And so
this Lee Hunter. So I just quick little intel on him. 6'4", 325.
Throw him up on the screen.
I can't put his highlights. I could show his body though.
Yeah.
That one show that we hit, we got a warning.
We got a ding, really?
Yeah. Because we're showing highlights.
Well, we didn't block enough of it out, huh?
No.
Oh well.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, it just means people are watching us, right? Create saying D tackle is deep. We're going to get an instant upgrade at D tackle no matter what. So
I'm trying to see if this. So if somebody else is doing the pausing for us here. Let me see if I can't bring this up.
okay,
Just really quick, take a quick look at him.
yeah,
It's a big kid. That's a big
yeah,
boy.
he is. Yep, another Texas Tech guy, huh?
Yeah.
So we looked at the edge from Texas Tech, and they're supposed to have a really good linebacker too.
Just that get up, though.
Yeah,
His get off. He does a little
great
stutter step, which might be part of just whatever his move might be.
gap
And he gets in
assignment
there.
is. Yeah,
But that's what worries me about like the really big kids because at Jervon Deck, he's huge. But his get off is awful.
yeah. You got to be quick. That's the buzz around McDonald is that kid's 320 some odd pounds and he's quick as lightning. So Crate says, yeah, but there's the interview of Matt Ryan saying that Cunningham is going to be running everything there. I agree, man. I mean, what's the worst thing that they're going to say if you appeal? No? Okay. Well, if you win the appeal, so be it. The Falcons rookie got arrested last night. I did not see
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
What
In
what happened?
extraordinary fashion, too, mind you. It took like 9 cops to
Was
get
he
him down.
running? Oh,
He
God.
was, yeah. He got into some domestic battery on 2 people with a deadly weapon, then takes off
Oh,
and yeah. I forgot somebody on Twitter because Twitter's awesome. Somebody said it took like 9 cops to get him down, but I forgot what tackle it was. Who was able to keep him to no tackles and no sacks throughout a game? It was funny as shit.
quiet mouths don't get fed. True. James Pierce Jr. I have not seen this story yet. Granted, I kind of got up and
It started prepping.
was Super Bowl prepping, yeah. So my Twitter was kind of blown up. I'm so bad at being on Twitter, I'll be honest with you guys, man. So
It's all right. It's all right.
football linebacker, yeah. Huh. Okay. Well,
Let's see if I can't find anything here.
so he was beating up his WNBA girlfriend, huh? Hell, half of those chicks in there look like they could take on most people, quite honestly. Isn't he a new Edge? I don't know if he played Edge or not.
Yeah, I think he did because that was
Yeah.
the whole joke of the guy saying
Defensive end, yeah.
it took 9 cops to take him down, but some offensive tackle kept him to no sacks, no tackles.
Mhm. Let's see. Just kind of looking at everything here. What college did he go to? Not that that matters, but James Pierce Jr., Tennessee. Okay.
Why would he dork out over this girl? Ooh.
He got his chick up there. That's funny. Yeah, so speaking of the WNBA, my favorite part of that was when they were wearing those t-shirts, equal pay, pay us what we're worth. And some dude,
This the girl he's dorking out over. Stalking and beating her probably because she's sleeping with somebody else or something.
if she plays in the WNBA, no offense, she's probably sleeping with another chick. So.
Ah!
Zing!
Facts.
So, yeah. So there was a guy who actually broke down and did the math and was like, yeah, if you want to pay what what you make type of thing. He did this whole skit where like people were getting bills for like $2,500. You owe us $2,500 to play in this league because that league loses so much money without the WNBA or the NBA stipends.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the few people that draw people in,
They hate him.
Yeah. Like Caitlin Clark. God, they beat the hell out of her.
And she's genuinely awesome at basketball.
Yeah.
She's like the Steph Curry, and they want to hate on her. But they'll all put up what's her face like she's on a pedestal. Yeah.
I can't stand her.
She shoots 13% from the field.
Yeah.
And gets all her rebounds. She ended a game with like 40 rebounds, and they were all from her. They were all her own rebounds. She's just trying to put it back up and miss it.
As they call it. Once
Sophie
that
Cunningham.
season.
Woo. Yeah.
I'd get in a fight over her too. So
Sophie Cunningham.
Once that season gets started, there is a guy who just completely destroys Angel Reese. You will be getting those TikToks because they're fucking hilarious. So, yeah. Our brick Barbie. So, some of my favorite ones. Bang. Anyway. Yeah, man. So, dude, we got a lot of homework to do with this draft, man.
It's a guy show, right? Bunch of fellas. Sophie Cunningham, ladies and gentlemen. Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
The
6
goats.
something. Big Mike, you climbing that?
The goat asks, do we think Caleb will be good one day? I think he's a bust.
Maybe. Someday. He'll come around. Goat. Yeah. He'll come around.
Big Mike's got the climbing gear on already.
Yeah, he's got the ropes and the pulleys, and he's ready to go.
Fucking picks and shit. Let's do this. Well, Caleb, Crater Big Mike, you think Caleb's going to be good one day? I don't know.
So obviously the GOAT. What camp you coming from? What camp are you from?
GOAT. Yeah, who you represent? And define good. Are we saying good like top half of the league, or are we saying like good as in top 5 QB? Like, is that considered good for you?
Oh, that too. We'd have to work out those parameters.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like? Oh, you mean like? Is he like Jordan Love? Good? You mean like that? Is he as good as Jordan Love? Be specific.
Yeah, just kind of let us know what who you want to compare good to, or who do you consider good. And then maybe we can formulate our answer around that. So. You gotta throw that one up. Good old crate.
Yeah, you can do that's safe. Like that good, GOAT? Like that good? Oh, I'm sorry. I did it.
Too late, bro. Too late. I guess the short answer to your question is I already think he is good, quite honestly. He's got one flaw in his game, right? And everybody can point that out. It's his accuracy right now. That is the biggest glaring flaw in his game. And if there was one thing in a quarterback's arsenal that you needed to work on, okay, good enough to win a Super Bowl.
Oh,
good parameter. Yes, I do think that he is good enough to win a Super Bowl. And he's repping the Bears. All right, man. I do. Do I think was he good enough this year? that's up for debate. I mean, the proof's in the pudding with the season, but I think that they're awful damn close. With Caleb, I think one more year in this offense, I would not be surprised if they get back to where they were this past year. Um, barring a major injury, and let's be honest, the one injury that they cannot afford is the injury at the quarterback spot, right? They weathered the storm this past year pretty damn well at every other position. Running back, they had some injury there. They were okay. Wide receiver, missed games mostly by Rome. They were okay. Tight end, if Loveland were to go down, that would be a huge loss. But could they weather that with the other weapons? I think so. Defense. That DB room was decimated this year, especially at corner. They found out that they were okay. Safety, that position was awful thin. You had your two starters, and those two starters played all year, right? Knock on wood for Jaquan. I don't think we're going to see Jaquan back, but I do believe Byard will be back, and we'll probably go young safety or maybe a free agent there. So if Caleb can get his accuracy to where he's 65 to 68%, I think he's top 5 in the league. And I think who said it? I think Big Mike might have said that he was top 5 or will be top 5 in there from before. So, and I think that the Bears have a legit chance to be in the Super Bowl within the next 3 years. I would be surprised if they're not, quite honestly. And if they're not, as a Bears fan, I would be disappointed because that means one of two things. Either A, we had a catastrophic injury at the quarterback position, or B, we didn't do enough to fix this defense. Because I think on offense, and Ez, correct me if I'm wrong, I think our offense is set for the next 3 years.
Easily 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I would say 5.
Yeah.
Like solidly for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
This offense is just going to get better and better and better. It's so you nailed it. I was letting you finish, but the defense. If we don't make it far in playoffs, it's going to be because from what we saw this year. We have to fix this defense. If we don't fix this defense, then we won't win games. We won't win in the playoffs because you have to have a good defense when you get to playoff football. You have to have a good defense, and we don't have it. They played great against the Rams.
Yeah.
But
we had a bottom third. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Bottom third defense for the year.
Yeah. And you're not going to do deep playoff runs like that. So they really need to fix the defense. But Caleb, I'm not even worried about Caleb. And you say that you are a Bears fan, so my bad. I thought maybe you were coming from a different camp or something in the division. But if so, you're a Bears fan. You don't think he's good? Or you don't think he's good enough to win a Super Bowl yet? I mean, that's fair too. But
yeah,
I would think most Bears fans, we saw 17 games of him. The kid can win a Super Bowl. Just saying.
Right. The one narrative that's out there that makes me have just a little bit of doubt in my mind is all the close games that they won. But the flip side of that is you learned how to win those close games. And if you can learn that as a team and instill that as a culture, it means you're never out of it, right? That's the narrative of this team going forward. You are never out of a game. Right. And as fans, you look at it last year, right? Like how many times, just using you and I as, right, in the text, we're like, they just got fucking curb stomped. They just got beat up by Big Brother in the Packers game. And then all of a sudden we look up and we're like, holy shit.
Like, wait a minute.
Are we going live after this game? Right?
Yep.
So, yep. So, like Craig said, we saw Caleb prove that he was magic. And by magic, Caleb, or great, I would say, let's call it that it factor, right?
Sure.
He's got that
Clutch.
magic. Mhm.
It's clutch.
Look what he did with the rookies, Monangai, Loveland, Burden. That's why this offense is going to be so dangerous, and they're controlled for 3+ years,
Yeah.
right? We're going to have Caleb Williams as long as we have Ben Johnson, right? I would say that would be a safe bet. And heck, we might even have Caleb Williams longer than Ben Johnson. Who knows?
Who knows?
The offensive line, 4/5 of it is still coming back, going to be the same. And that last piece was still a piece that played for what? 5 starts, 6 starts, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
It's to piggyback off what you said a second ago as well. I want to really double down on this. The fact that this is Ben Johnson's first year. The offense is so young. We had so many rookies on the field on offense that say they didn't have success. Let's say they had success, but whenever they'd get behind, they could never catch up and come back from behind. Like that would be a thing. Can you teach that? Can you coach that? The fact that they're all trying to figure out this offense, and then in crunch time, Caleb comes up big over and over and over and over, to the tune of 7 times. To have figured that out and know that you can do that so early in the game, and not the actual physical game, in the game of football, in Ben Johnson's career as head coaches for the Bears, to figure out we could do that so early on, like Wedge just said, when they really get full head of steam going, firing on all cylinders, there is no game we're not out of. No game.
Yeah.
Because we saw a whole big sample size of that this season with Caleb, having some accuracy issues, with Caleb having a very bad completion percentage. Wait, when he fixes that shit, it's over.
Yeah, let's look at what Big Mike said here. He's got a strong arm, damn near impossible to tackle. He's got that Houdini gene. And this next part really, really speaks, I think, to the progression that we saw from year 1 to year 2, throwing with anticipation. He's now proven 2 years in a row he takes care of the ball, like Big Mike is saying. He's going to be fine. What was the 2 knocks that we would probably say about Caleb Williams coming out of year 1? Number 1, could not throw the deep ball. He was terrible throwing the deep ball. Do you think he was throwing the deep ball pretty good this year?
I'd say.
DJ would agree with you. As a matter of fact, we brought an award home from the NFL for it. The next gen stats play of the year.
That was awesome.
The accuracy, though slightly better, still an issue. I think that's footwork driven, and boy, him and Ben Johnson are going to be best buds, I think, in the offseason, doing nothing but footwork.
Yeah.
Probably take a break and then go back to footwork, work on footwork, and then footwork again, and then they'll wrap it up with about a footwork. So
well, playbook and footwork, the two are married.
Yes,
you're right.
They will go over every play, and then as they talk about the play, Ben Johnson will be, now show me the footwork. Right. And that's how they will drill that. The other part of that, like we were talking about before, the receivers got to catch the damn ball.
Yeah, we really had a rough year with drop passes. It was
top 3 in the league at drop passes.
Mind-boggling. Top 3 in the league in drop passes. God.
Yeah. Pretty sure at one time last year we were one of the most injured teams out there.
So that too.
Yeah.
On defense, our defense was just decimated.
We lost a lot of games to injury for sure. But with all that being said, this team still took the North, right? With a bottom-ranked defense, but with the offense and the coaching, Man, there's a ton of comments that I missed that we need to get to, but I'm just looking at them like, holy shit, you guys are just blowing it up. But good. With that being said, they get that stuff fixed. If he throws 65 to 68%, watch out, man. Like, whew,
Yeah.
watch out. So, wait a second. Let's get to some of these comments, huh?
Yeah.
Caleb is 7th in the league, 39, 42, 27 TDs with a 90 QBR. How much higher is that going to be with an extra 5% completion? He's probably flirting with 100 QBR.
Yep.
Big Mike, yeah. 3rd and Colston is the guy for Caleb's success.
Big time.
We love us some 4th and Loveland for sure, right? This kid, this marriage right here, if we were to put another comparison to it, do you think it'd be safe to say that that's a Mahomes-Kelsey connection? Or will be as prolific?
They're going to be like their own thing.
Right.
They're going to set the bar for like other teams to go, yeah, we want to be like Caleb and like
Loveland.
Caleb and Loveland,
Mhm.
you know, because like I would say, did you see the interview with them? Because, you know, Super Bowl Radio Row, there was a great interview with CHGO with Colston Loveland, and they asked him about the pre-draft process and the interview with Ben. He said Ben had asked him like, hey, what do you comp yourself to somebody? Who do you think your game's like? And he said Laporta. He thought his game was like Laporta, and he said Ben just like lit up and was like, "Yeah, okay, all right, we'll see you. We'll see you, kiddo. We'll see you."
Yeah. All right, bro. So
I would say like Goff and Laporta, but Goff, again, give me Caleb all day over Goff. So
yeah.
if they're going to be their own special fucking thing, it's going to be awesome.
Do we think they can have a good enough team to win the Super Bowl after Caleb gets paid?
That's another conversation.
Teams do it, right?
They do it.
Here's the advantage to this, and we got to talking about this a little bit in previous weeks. So Caleb will get paid. He's probably going to get extended by the end of next year, right? So we're going to know what that hit's going to take. But it's probably going to be around $60 million a year. Do I think they have a good enough team? I do. Even after Caleb gets paid. Now, what has to happen after that quarterback gets paid is that the quarterback's got to carry the team a little bit more than what he does during the rookie deals, right? You got to take average teams and he's got to elevate them. But with that being said, you also have 3 years of salary cap increases. And right now, with the international money that's there, all these freaking paywalls for the NFL, as fans, we don't like it. But where we should be thinking about it is, what is it going to do to the salary cap? And that, with all that TV money, that Amazon money that's out there, that cap is just going to inflate quickly, right? So you're going to be able to pay a quarterback and still be able to field the team. Now, Poles is going to have to really cook in the draft because you have to hit on draft picks. When you have a franchise quarterback, you have to bring in young talent to replace the aging talent that you can't afford anymore. And the Chiefs were masters of that going forward. They moved on from Tyreek Hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they get to that point, they have to be able to take care of talent through the draft. Free agency will help, but we all know if you could get young studs on rookie deals, that helps open up the window. So next, top 3 QBs this year are not in the Super Bowl: Stafford, Goff, and Prescott. I'm guessing top 3 paid. Are we saying that, or are we saying like total QBR? Because I think it might be pretty close for both. But yeah, it's true. This year's Super Bowl, kind of an anomaly with the quarterbacks. Yes, you have one young one in Drake May. And believe me, as a Bears fan, it pains me to see him in there, and I want to see him get crushed because I want Caleb to be the first one from that draft class to win Super Bowls. but there will be plenty of Super Bowls for that QB draft class for sure. And let's hope that the Bears are on the receiving side of 2 to 3 of those as well. So Craig says, like the first year, he ran a lot. We needed him to be more in the pocket. Second year, he's more in the pocket, but too many Superman plays. Third year, I think you see a young Tom Brady. Let's hope so, man. That would be, if we're making Tom Brady comps as a team, we are sitting pretty fucking good for sure.
I'd say.
Yeah. Caleb is taking notes on everyone. You can't teach killer instincts. Point on the outward appearance, Caleb doesn't seem like that killer mentality type of guy, but deep down, that dude's got a burning desire to just torch everybody that he can, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's right there, eye to eye with Ben Johnson in terms of wanting
Maniacalness.
to put up 50 burgers. I think it was a great pairing for the both of them. It's going to be great for both of their careers and by the Bears fandom.
This is an interesting take by Big Mike.
I see it.
I don't think Rome has it.
I see it.
First crack. Yeah.
I see it. I see so I think his big game is his size. That's his game. 50-50 balls. But blazing speed, Malik Neighbors types moves. Nope. This is why Luther Burden is such a threat. Yeah. But doesn't have to be a threat. Both their games would work well together. Again, you got Rome's size. If he can work on his contested catch game, now he's a threat down the field, which is great. And then you could work Luther Burden underneath him. So then that's always a threat on defenses. They're not going to know really who to shade or whatnot. But that I see a big argument that could be made to that.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of missing that big D energy, right? Like where he's the big man on campus type of thing. I'm not going to quite label Rome as not being that guy. I would love to see him go a full season. And if he starts out like he did at the beginning of this season before the foot and string together a couple good years, this was that whole pairing that we thought from the draft, right? These two were going to make their name together in the NFL. So far, Caleb's stock is way up. I think Rome's is kind of flattening out right now.
Yeah. Well, I think, and you know what, too, he'll probably bounce back. And let's not, and I don't want you to think I don't think Rome can't be the guy, because the first 4 or 5 weeks, Rome was looking like that dude.
Yeah.
It's just the foot injury fucked him up. And then, and then he dropped a lot of passes in his contested balls. But I know he's going to work on it. If you saw his demeanor on Radio Row, Rome's salty. He wasn't there having a good old time. He was a salty guy. So he's hungry.
If I was Rome, right, especially over that last half of that magical season, don't you kind of feel like you were the guy standing on the sideline like, hey, guys, don't forget about me? And it really, and that's where we saw Luther take off. Loveland made himself a household name, and Rome's kind of the forgotten guy around now. DJ endeared himself to even more Bears fans by beating the Packers twice.
Yeah, and wearing the cheese grater.
Yeah,
and saying fuck Green Bay all day.
Yeah, well, Rome is sitting in the trainer's room. So if I was Rome, like that would be my personal fire right now. Like, man, I got to do what I need to do to make sure that I'm not going to miss out on this, because I don't want to lose snaps to Burden. And that's how it's looking, man. Like, you are going to be losing snaps. And so the level and pick shows that Ben knows what the hell he's doing. Man, we talked about this a lot too. Everybody else in the league laughed.
Yeah.
And then Ben Johnson just sat back and said, let's see who laughs last. He who laughs last laughs best, right? So Colson Loveland in his first playoff game, all he did was eclipse the highest total that Jason Kelsey ever had in a playoff game. If we're using that count. Yeah, thank you, Travis. So but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So like Big Mike said, we saw Loveland, CHGO. He was locked in. The only footage I saw of Loveland is when he was carrying around the big Charmin roll. So,
the giant Charmin roll, yes.
Poor guy. I was like, man,
he's getting paid. He's got a paid sponsorship.
I'd carry around TP too. That's okay. Hell, maybe I get a year's supply. That makes it worth it, right?
Yeah.
Caleb is paid $25 million signing bonus. Yeah, number one picks get paid quite well. Plus, that kid made more money in college than he'll probably make in the first 10 years in the NFL, let's be honest. Great also says, I'm hoping Caleb chooses not to break the ceiling, take a team-friendly contract, give that money to your own line so you can stay competitive. Caleb doesn't want to be a paid loser. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Oh, my God, we're so far behind on comments, too.
We'll ramble through these quickly.
So the Patriot way was always next man up. Bears need to pay attention for sure. Top stats. Crate's throwing us a curveball. Off topic. But you know who I'm proud of and what a roller coaster was? Sam Darnold. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That kid, poor kid, he got jetsed, right? Got drafted by the Jets, and then he got just smeared by the Jets. Poor guy. So, I think Caleb is modeling himself, grooming himself to be Brady winner type. I agree. I think you're right, great man. Like, I don't think he's gonna be demanding $70 million. I think he's gonna be, listen, as a young man and for the talents that he has, the kid deserves to get paid. I could see that 65 million a year, which by the time he signs that next round, it's going to look like chump change because I'm sure there's going to be $70 to $75 million contracts out there. Caleb needs Ben also to help him keep his emotions in check. Yeah, that's I think a pretty good story from college, right? Because it seemed like he was kind of up and down, and even that first year on the sidelines. I mean, granted, that first year, anybody would be frustrated. But I think what you saw, the difference this year, because he did show some emotion on the sideline this year. This year, I think he was more disappointed in himself versus what was going on the field. And I think that's what that major difference was right there. So, sorry, I was just checking my brisket. So, but yeah, so I think that's part of the maturation process of one young Caleb Williams that will turn this kid into a stone cold killer, a la Tom Brady, for sure. So, Rome, is it? I'm sorry, he does. I want to see him put a full season together, man. I want him to be the first receiver who has 1,000 yards in how long, So, Craig even says he questioned Rome at first. Now I know he definitely needs to be a Bear. Maybe Rome needs to put on 5 pounds of muscle. I remember Rome 4th and 8. He was the reason we went on to beat the Packers. Yep. He was the receiving end of the jump man pass, right? So.
Yep.
Great comment here. I didn't see it in Rome's eyes. He's not out there doing any Darth Burden force jokes.
Force joke. I'm doing that in Tecmo Bowl and shit.
Yeah.
Whenever Luther gets a first down.
I think probably one of the images from this season that will stand out the longest is that choke on Keyshawn Nixon. So, I think Rome was hurt, maybe playing hurt. Rome was playing hurt a long time before he was missing games, that's for sure. They reported Nancy Guthrie is back home now. Ignore that, might be fake news. Okay. Well, too late. We already read it. So, Caleb doesn't need the money. We'll build him a house and buy him a car in Indiana.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah,
February 1st, Nancy Guthrie, she was kidnapped? What the hell's going on here? Create bringing some topics to the table. A little off brand here, a little off topic, but what the hell's going on here?
Mhm.
Nancy Guthrie vanished from her Tucson area home on January 31st, 2026, after blood was found on her porch and her doorbell camera was disconnected. Her family released a video on Saturday agreeing to pay a $6 million Bitcoin ransom demanded via a note to a local station, begging the kidnappers to release her so they could celebrate together. The FBI and local sheriff's office are intensifying searches, recovering items from her property, while President Trump shared optimism about strong leads after speaking with Savannah. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get some other
Okay.
comments. Crazy story. Ransom and all. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, man, I really hope they get that figured out. That's terrible.
Mhm. You know what's weird? Not to get too soapboxy here, but why is it that that's just the world that we live in today? Is it just being reported more because social media is out there? Has
Yeah.
this always been happening, or has there been a true shift? And just not to cross the lines with your other show, but yeah,
Yeah. No, I was like, hey, we could have talked about this last night.
yeah. So,
But yeah, no, that is the world we live in today. And
mhm.
and there's actually, so the conspiracy side, the tinfoil side of my brain is actually questioning the actual validity of this whole thing. Not to say like it's fake, but maybe it's like an inside job. But that's just, again, I have a very suspicious mind. I don't trust the
Do
person.
do do do. Yeah,
I don't
cue
trust
the
the
X
person.
Files theme.
Yes.
Which Super Bowl halftime show are you guys watching? We were talking about this before the show.
We did. So we're glad we could talk about this now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna watch the AKC Puppy Bowl. That's where I'm gonna
Yeah,
go. I'm gonna go to Animal Planet and watch the dog show at halftime.
they have senior dogs this year, so I was
Nice.
gonna, volunteer my dog. My dog plays center. He sits there and snaps the tennis ball through his legs for
Nice.
sure, and then he
Okay.
chases it himself. So in the winter, he entertains himself. It's hilarious. I got
He's
a video
center.
of it. I'll send it to you.
He's the
So,
center and the quarterback.
yeah, yeah, he's good. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna watch yet. Like I was saying in the beginning, this is the one game that my family watches. I got a younger son who's in the 20s, so do I want to watch Bad Bunny? 100% no, I do not. But I don't know if I could get away with getting away with turning off. For me, I'd rather watch one of the other ones. I think Kid Rock's having one. Sounds a little bit more up my alley anyway. The only reason why I know who Bad Bunny is because he was in Happy Gilmore too, just to be honest with you. Outside of that, you guys could play three of his songs in a row, and I would tell you that that was Ricky Iglesias. I have no idea. So, but
Oh, Wedge has got a background with his dog, don't you?
yeah, yeah.
Create wants to see your dog.
You want to see my dog? My dog's awesome, man. He is a Chihuahua Boston Terrier mix. Um, his name is Jax. Let me see if it's still loaded in. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's my dog right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy in his Caleb Williams jacket and his Bears collar, sporting his new Christmas duds. So yeah, that's my dog Jax right there. Awesome. He's 17 pounds. Feisty as all get out. He's got the Chihuahua eyeballs, as you can see. He's always
He's
staring
so
at you.
fucking cute.
So, but yeah, that's my dog right there.
I
He's
gotta
really
show my
a
dog.
mom's
This is not
yeah.
fair.
So,
All right, here's my pups.
so
All white German Shepherd,
mhm.
purebred, AKC certified. 'Cause my wife works at AKC, so she gets to know all the breeders.
Yeah, my dog is 100% not purebred. He is quite the mix. So, yeah, he is. He's got the Chihuahua eyeballs and head, and then the terrier body. So, and the weird thing is, like the top of his tail has zero fur. It's weird.
No fur.
The bottom of it has it.
It's
You
just
know,
like flesh, just skin.
yeah, it's like bone and skin. So, yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah, the puppy bowl's legit for sure. You see my dog, yep. So, Big Mike says I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny because he's too lazy to reach for the remote. By then, I'm hoping I'm in a food coma. So, and then yes, I do believe Jax would be a good candidate for the next Taco Bell dog. Taco Bell, if you're listening, go to my dog's Instagram. It's Jax Pee Pee Paw. So you can find him because when he takes a piss, he's so short he pisses on his own paw. So and then he does like that 4-wheel burnout, man. Like he's a big dog in a little dog body, man. He's all about it, man. Serious, no joke. This dog is so fearless. When he went to the vet, he charged a pit bull. He got off, he jumped his collar, charged a pit bull, and the pit bull had my dog in his mouth, and my dog's still barking at him. Like, I dare you to fucking bite me. I may be in your fucking mouth, but fuck you, man. So, yeah, he's like, you're not gonna bite me. Yeah, that's how crazy my dog is. So, but man, he is the most loving, cuddly little guy that you'd ever want, man. So
yeah, dogs are the best.
yeah,
Dogs
yeah,
are the
little
best.
shits. It's great. In my backyard, my dog shits are so small. The other animals take it for their nest. It's great. I never have to pick up shit. It's awesome.
That's nice.
Yeah. So Big Mike said he had 2 shepherds back in the day, Bear and Logan, awesome dogs.
Yeah.
I still remember Lucky. So,
yeah, so I grew up with
she was kind of mean.
with a couple. There was Poncho before Lucky.
I remember Poncho. Poncho
Yeah.
was really mean.
Yeah,
Like-
Poncho was not nice.
Yeah.
But I grew up with German Shepherds, and so like by the time I got to be an adult, I'm like, I want a German Shepherd. Hey,
And now you have-
Christopher. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
now we got one. And
Big-
she turns a year in February this month. She'll be
Really?
1
She's
year.
just a pup?
Yeah.
Okay. As Crit calls him, Chris Burr is back in the house. So
Oh,
Christopher went on a
Burr.
little bit of a hiatus, but he is back. You know what Christopher's going to want to talk about, and we will, is what our Super Bowl food layouts are going to be. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and then Create's got that 3 big mutts, a lab
3
poodle
big
mix,
mutts.
and a lab pit mix.
Nice. Okay. Lab pit mix. Those
Oh.
are cute. Lab pit.
Mhm.
Like I go into customers' homes that have lab pits.
I'm
Pits.
assuming
They're
that's
so
supposed to be
damn
foot.
cute.
Food.
Foot.
Yeah.
Food.
So,
Food. Food.
So, now it's as good a time as any. We've already been talking for an hour and a half, man.
I know, man. It whizzes
So-
by when everybody's engaged. It's awesome.
So-
I love it.
Big Chris was predisposed. He had a direct line to the big guy. So,
That's,
but he's with us now. So,
that's good. That's always good.
yeah. CRISPR, and then China has CRISPR. China. So yeah, let's
As for
get into it as we're talking about it. So
China has CRISPR. What do I check that out on?
no. Sorry, the food. I kind of trailed off there. So as you guys can see, I still have plenty of time before I have to pull my brisket. It's 179 in the point and 186 in the flat. So I still got maybe hour and a half, 2 hours before I got to pull. So I'm doing brisket. It's already wrapped. I got Crate's doing a little bit of sausage and cabbage soup.
Okay.
I could definitely go for a little bit of that. I think the missus is making Italian penicillin soup today. So
I will.
Chris,
I'll check that out. I'll check that out. Create.
yeah. So Christopher's saying he's on his way. You still got about 2 hours. Plus, I gotta let it rest, bro. So I mean, it'll be ready about I don't know. It'll be ready for kickoff. I'll let it was. Target temp for me. I'll start checking it around 200 create to see if it's probe tender. The worst thing is the thing that fears me the most is overcooking it and it dries out. So I look for 203 in the flat for sure. The flat is my favorite part, so I don't want to overcook it so it dries out. So the lean meat, I love it, man. And then I use the point for all kinds of stuff. Yes, I'll slice a few off of the point for the food that day, but I'll use it for brisket tacos, burnt ends, the whole nine. So yeah, one brisket makes about 5 meals for my family by the time it's all said and done. But then what else we got going? Got meatballs and little smokies going now. So that will be the grazing food throughout the day. Buffalo chicken dip, that will be ready about an hour before kickoff. You got the recipe, didn't you, man? Did you?
You did. I got it. You sent it to me. Yes.
No.
I'm hitting the grocery store.
Yeah,
As soon as we're signing off out of the show, I'm going right to the grocery store.
Do it. So if you're like me, man, I like saltines with my buffalo chicken dip. Tostitos work perfectly fine. I'm more a saltines guy. So, what else we got going? I'll do cornbread.
You got a nice spread going on, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could say I'm on my way.
If you, dude, if we do Super Bowl, I'll do smoked mac and cheese and pit beans with it too, and we'll have ourselves we'll have to, sit at the dining room table because there'll be so much, but we'll figure it out. We can wheel a TV in there if we had to. So, and then just sit at the table, brah. So, will my sister be there? No, she won't. She is at home. So, down in Chicago. So, and Big Mike is just ordering from the bar down the street. We've been under the weather all week. Man, dude, I hear you. So
sometimes bar food's good, man. I got a bar down the street. Great wings.
Yeah, same. We got a bar that has really good wings as well in town. So, but yeah, a little bit too cold to throw wings on the Weber, but the set it and forget it brisket. Yeah, perfect, buddy. That'll be good to go. So
perfect. All right. So we got about 20 minutes left in the show. This is where it's going to get fun because all you guys are here in the house chatting away. Wedge has got some
Super Bowl prop bets.
Let's do this.
All right, man. So whoever wants to chime in, feel free, chime in. If you guys are bored or you like this type of thing, you can always throw a few gummy bears on this on all your major sports betting sites. But let's go, man. Me and you. Let's see. Anybody else who wants to chime in, I'll track it. We'll see. So first one in the Super Bowl prop bets. What's the coin toss going to be? Heads or tails?
Ooh. I'm going to go tails.
You're going to go tails. All right. I, myself, would go heads on that. So, next question. Will the national anthem be more than 119.5 seconds or less? So you take an over under on the national anthem being 119.5 seconds. For those who are bad at math, that is 1 minute, 59 seconds, 59 and a half seconds.
I was gonna
So
say
if it
that
goes
is
2 minutes, you're a winner.
just
Under?
under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now does that start with right
Yeah.
there? Starts
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Not the old, thing
Who's
going into it.
we need some more info. Who's singing the national anthem?
Who is singing the national anthem, you ask?
It matters. It matters.
Okay. Well, to answer your question, the singer-songwriter and producer Charlie Puth is performing the Star Spangled Banner at the Super Bowl.
So it's a man
Yes.
under 2 minutes.
Going under. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the under. If it was a woman, and depending on, because sometimes they like to go, they flutter their notes. Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa,
And the
and it's like, all right, you're adding all this extra time to this. But a man, he's just gonna bang it out.
Okay. He's just gonna get right in there. Christopher, you missed this part of the show, man. So what was that for? Halftime rated show, maybe. Okay, so you're going under. I am going over because it always seems to hit the over.
Well,
Big Mike
Chris
is going under.
Yeah, Mike's going under. But to Chris's point right there, I said it off the air before the show, but how loud are the boos going to be at the half show?
Big Mike is taking heads as well. And under on that. Okay. So, next question. Who's going to have more turnovers, Seattle or New England?
Ooh. Who's going to have more
thinking
turnovers? Like takeaways, or who's going to turn the ball
Who's
over?
going to turn it over the most?
Oh, the Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots are going to give up the ball, meaning Seattle's going to be taking the ball away from them more than the other. Yes. I agree with you. Boo. Yeah, it's
Christopher's already warming up. So
yeah, he's warming up the boo pipes.
Like
I said, I'm gonna go watch the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah. Go root for those senior dogs. I want to see him just mollywop the puppies, quite honest. So Christopher, you got to give me your over under for the national anthem at 119.5 seconds. Big Mike's going New England as well. I think Drake May's a turnover machine. He's the anti-Caleb. All accurate and shit, but turns it over nonstop. Christopher's going under on the national.
Turning Point, they're going to have a thing? They're having a halftime show? Or you're just going to tune into their channel and just watch a video?
Amanda Moore says that and of course she would know this one, is that the seniors will have their own. Okay. I really wanted to see some senior dogs just, like
beat
I
up
said,
the
just
puppies.
mollywop the puppies. But so okay, yeah, I was right. Kid Rock is running that one. So he says yes, Kid Rock is running it. So okay. So turnovers, Christopher, who you got? And by the way, Christopher, who's your team this week? I forgot. I can't keep them straight. Is it Seattle? Seattle your team? Or is it the Patriots? Because, your team, the Dallas Cowboys and the Rams are already out. Who else was his team this year? There's so many, I can't remember.
The Raiders.
Was the Raiders his team? Okay.
I thought. It was, every week it was different.
Okay. And Amanda Moore, first time commenting when we start talking about puppies. It must have been like radar, like ding,
We're
puppies,
talking
dogs.
about puppies.
Yeah, so New England is his team. Should have known. So
Since I was 2.
Uh, okay, good. I think Tom
Yes.
Brady was still quarterback back then. Was that maybe the year that they got just destroyed by 185 Bears? Could be.
Yep.
I'm pulling for the Pats. Big FU to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, the whole Bill Belichick thing, I'm assuming that's what Big Mike is alluding to. So, but listen, guys, we're getting off topic, man. Prop bets, man. That's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Prop bets.
But I agree with you, man. We'll see. The only reason I don't want New England to win is because I want Caleb Williams to be the first QB in that class to win a Super Bowl, selfishly. So here's a good one. What color Gatorade is going to be poured on the head coach? So this one's open for interpretation. And by the color, you're probably going to tip who you're pulling for. Have to go with my OU boy Stevenson. Christopher's coming in with purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the lemon.
Going with the lime green, like or you just saying straight yellow?
The yellowish one.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I am gonna go green. I think like
green,
the lime. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Me and Big Mike are on the same page here. Lemon lime. Going with the classic. I would put
I need to
lemon
ask
lime
Google
is
what's
the
it called.
green.
What's the yellow Gatorade called?
And Chris is going
purple. The yellow one is lemon lime.
Okay.
Well, what's the green one?
I don't know. Green?
Green apple is green.
Sounds
Are
good.
you going with that? You're just saying that's going to be green when they dump that cooler on them.
It's going to be green. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say green. Yeah. You're making me question my choice now. Maybe I should go like orange.
You could go orange.
I am going to go orange. I'm going to pick my favorite
flavor.
color. Yeah. Why not? Who doesn't love them some orange Gatorade?
I do love the orange. I do.
I do. Orange and grape are usually my two go-tos. So that's what Chris is going grape. All right.
Yeah.
So apple. I have had the apple green Gatorade. It's pretty good. A little sweet, but
Frost.
Big Mike is saying Frost. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I do like the light blue Frost as well. That is a good one.
It is.
What position? No, let's make this. Do I want to phrase it like this? What position will win the MVP? The QB is 2. Let's go this. Will a QB win the MVP? Are you going to take a QB or the field?
So wow, Michael and I that's the first thing I thought was like, I don't know if Jackson Smith and Jigba goes off, he could win it.
I was thinking, like, if I were to choose a position, I would probably say wide receiver, but it's a QB dominated award.
Right.
So Chris is going with the field.
And if the Patriots win, then most likely that kid had a great game.
Yeah.
So which means the quarterback would win that if that's the case.
So Big Mike's going with the field. He's saying wide receiver as well.
Even the Sam Darnold thing though too. What a storyline. He gets let go. He leaves Minnesota. Signs with I'm gonna go quarterbacks winning I'm
You
with
going
quarter.
QB?
Yeah,
Okay. Ooh, what do I want to do? Totally a QB driven award. It just, man.
the refs.
Whoa, Big Mike has a thing against gingers.
Oh
It's
no.
not allowed. Listen, bro, you're talking to a ginger, bro. Okay, but I can see that, right? Because you can't have those bright lights on him so much because then he'll look extra pasty and you'll see all of his skin deficiencies.
I wonder how many gingers have won the Super Bowl MVP. Boomer Esiason? Did he ever? No, they never won, did they?
No. I'm gonna go QB as well. So all right, so let's last one here that we'll do. We'll keep it short and sweet. Chris, I think I need your who's gonna have more turnovers, Seattle or New England? And then the final one is, are the total points score, is it going to be an odd total or even total?
I'm saying even.
So Chris is going Seattle for the turnovers. All right, Ez is going even points scored. So you're thinking like a
42,
42.
58,
Sure.
56, 52.
Christopher's going odd. I'm going to go odd as well. Think like a 21, like maybe 35-17 type of thing. That Big Mike is going odd. So you're the lone wolf on even, man.
Ow! Yep. It's
And
going to
that,
be
my
even,
friend.
boys. It's going to be even.
So real quick, man, who you taking overall then? Let's just do a real general
Just
overall pick.
Pick'ems. Yeah. Seattle. I mean, I've had all the last 2 weeks to think about it and hear all the pundits and all the talk, and it's Seattle. Seattle. Their defense is going to come up big.
Score prediction?
Ooh. Indoors, the guys are going to be playing fast.
It's going to be outdoors. It's in San Francisco Stadium.
Oh, good boy. Either way. Is there rain in the forecasts? I'm going to find out.
Not that I've heard. Christopher's going with his team from childhood, New England. I'm taking Seattle as well. I do think New England can score a little bit. I'm going to say 35-28.
That's good. That's a good guess.
Mm-hmm.
So there is going to be a 20 to 30% chance of rain during the day, but nothing later. It's going to be mid 40s, 47 to 49 degrees.
Oh, that's like perfect football weather, man.
I know. So okay, I can see there could be some points put up today.
Big Mike's going New England 23-21. They keep it close. Christopher says they're going to channel their inner Mike Vrabel and shut them out 31-0.
Fucking goose egg. Goose egg. Wow. You picked really close to what I would. I'm going to say 31-24 Seattle.
31-24. Okay. Sounds good. Even though your score is an odd score for total points and goes against your previous one. But you got to hedge yourself,
25. 31-25.
31-25. Okay. There we go. Now you don't contradict yourself.
There we go.
Well, we're split, man. You and I are taking Seattle. The guest pickers are all on the New England train.
Yeah. I said tails. You said heads.
Yeah,
I said yellow. You said orange.
orange. Hmm. Hey, how can you pass up even the chance of citrus cooler? I mean, that qualifies as orange in my book.
Well, what? Yeah,
Eh,
they're gone now. I've been back to the grocery store looking at for the Stranger Things special edition citrus cooler from the 80s, and they're all gone.
Bastards. I didn't even get one.
You didn't even get one? Damn.
But it's the NFL, man. Gator,
They
if
can-
they're like, hey, man, we want the citrus cooler, Gatorade's like, yep,
You
we'll
got
bring
it.
it.
Yeah.
So Big Mike always goes for the underdog. All right. All right.
I like that. That's good. I usually do the same. That's why being a Bears fan came so naturally. It was actually probably vice versa. It was because of being a Bears fan,
You
and
root
they're
for the
always the underdog. That now I just root for the underdog all the time. Not today.
Getcha. Not today, my friend. Not today. So
Nice, man. This 2 hours just flew.
yeah. Yep. I'm getting closer and closer to having to check on my brisket. Now at 192 and 185, respectively.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and then it will take a nice nap. Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, I have a rest blanket that I got for Christmas too. I should probably use that and impress the missus. Like, see, I used it.
See?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? This is 2 days in a row my co-hosts are wearing flannels. Did you do that on purpose today?
Yeah,
No?
I had this. I don't know, man. This is like the first flannel I've owned in a long time. And it's good colors. It's blue and orange. I'm like, all right.
Okay. So you didn't see Loud Horsing Off last night?
I did not, man. I was
Okay.
too busy prepping everything.
Because
So,
John wore a flannel too with a white undershirt because he wanted to look like Zachariah Sitchin from the week before when we were watching his video. And then
okay.
I just noticed right now, I go, wait, son of a bitch, Wedge is wearing a flannel too.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I busted it out last week. It's comfy, man. It's a little, we sleep like polar bears, man. Like the house is 50 when I wake up. So
Nice.
the heat's been going for a little bit. So I'm not going to lie. I'm a little warm, but yeah.
And it does match your hat like perfectly.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, no. Makes me, I don't know, I feel kind of nerdy in it, but hopefully I sounded smarter. Probably not, but
Chris wants to know if he can come over and snuggle with your blanket.
I want to say, yeah, man. This is the extra big dog size. I got plenty of room. Come on, man. It's all good. So, it's just in a strong wind. I catch a lot of wind and I start blowing away. That's all. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, we did have a lady join us today.
Yeah.
So, what do you say, man?
That's it.
Super
sign off.
Bowl edition.
It was fun.
Let's see how it goes today. Enjoy your day. Hopefully, you guys don't do anything too strenuous. Make that dent a little bit deeper in the couch today, and away we go.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I have some meatballs and smokies that are ready for a little snack after this.
That's it. I'm off to the store myself to go make that happen. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody, have a good time tonight. We'll see you Wednesday. Until then,
Bear down.
bear down. Peace.
See you, Big Mike. Thanks, Chris.